Hello everyone, this is Zachary Kingsmith from 10 Iron Skulls Gaming coming at you with another video. In the background I've got the final duel of Ahsoka and Maul in the background. Anyway, so in my last video you saw my new Maul. Dun, 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 dun. Anyway, we'll be going over my three Mauls. But we're going to be starting with this one. This is the Maul from 1999, or from 1999 to 2001. I'm not sure which one it is. Anyway, this one is decent. It's got some weird ass things. Like, you got your regular old little hinge at the crotch. This right here, the boot twists, and at the knee, well, there is no knee. It's just this weird twisting piece that goes 360 degrees. Same thing on this one, just in a different direction, the different things. His arm goes all the way around, controlled by these two wheels. This wheel on the left shoulder blade controls his wrist, and the one on the right shoulder blade twists his arm all the way around. Here's his face. Pretty sinister looking, I know. Doesn't have much, can't really see it very well, can you? Let's see if I can get it to focus more on him. Get a little shade, there we go. There we go. A little shade. Oh, come on. Oh, I just had it. Come on, man. There we go. Maybe. No. There. Maybe. Nope. Okay. I guess that's the best we're gonna do. Anyway. Captures his likeness pretty well. Ray Park's likeness is pretty well captured on this one. Very sinister looking. The eyes are amazing for its time. This thing is actually pretty amazing. This was like at the pinnacle of articulation for that time. So here's his lightsaber. As you can see, it doesn't come apart, but the blades do come out. This is completely metal. This is all metal. Because in his hand right here, you can see right here, is a magnet, but a very weak one, so you do this, it falls out. Anyway, he's got waist right here. That's the last piece of articulation I forgot to show y'all. And I dropped his lightsaber right here. Anyway, so that's all for that one. Here's my Darth Maul Mandalore vintage collection. So we're going to start off with his legs. They bend and flex pretty nicely. They haven't Surprisingly, they have an ankle rocker. And that's something you never see with vintage collections. They do not have rockers, which is really amazing on this one. If you lift up this loin cloth, you see right there the joint. If you want to get a nice aerial kick, you just twist that all the way up, and then you can straighten out his leg, and bam, you got a huge aerial kick. Bam! Right here is the twist. Is another place to twist right here. Anyway, when I first got this figure, it felt like it was going to break when I was bending it because it was so tight that I had to actually like bend all the joints just to make it work correctly. Anyway, there's the it's just a single ball joint on the head. Its arm can go all the way out, about up to there. Then it's right there is where his arm twist bends. His wrist only twists. There's no hinge at his wrist. So yeah, that's pretty much it for articulation on this. We'll go ahead and check out his likeness from the TV show. His likeness is pretty good. They did a good job capturing his eyes. If you can see his eyes, right there. For a small figure, they did a very good job with his with the painting. Lots of nice detail on the legs. Beautiful sculpting. Something weird right here is that. Isn't that weird? That is so weird. But anyway. Boom. It's very nice. His horns are pretty stubby. Anyway. That's it for this Maul. Next is lightsaber. At the end of the video, I'm going to go show you all the differences between all the lightsabers. These blades are built in. They're not able to come apart. Come on. But the hilt is able to come apart. So we're going to go ahead and start with his original lightsaber hilts. Very nice detail. The sculpt is amazing. I love it. It has this little hip piece, but it doesn't actually lock into his hip, so there's really no point, I guess. Then you've got, this is his new hilt that he forges to rebuild his staff saber. Also has a little hip thing. That's really cool. We'd never seen this hilt before until the last video of the last episode of the season finale. So it's pretty cool. they come together to make his new staff saber. Bam. Boom. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this back in his hands. So you can put him in a lot of different poses, but I like putting him in his classic ready to fight stance that he does in the TV show and the first movie. In his first appearance, he does this. So I like to keep my Mauls in this position. It just gives you it just feels more Maul when you look at him standing like this. Feels a lot more Maul. So yeah, that's it for the Vintage Collection Darth Maul Mandalore. Make sure your weapons are locked. The slightest electronic pulse can affect this whole tube. And now for this Maul. I'm going to go ahead and take his lightsaber out of his hands. Alright, so this here is the Black Series. I kind of already went into detail with him in the other video, but just I'm gonna go over him again. So he's got the dumbbell neck joint, so it goes up and down, side to side. It does twist from side to side. You can tilt his head like that. You can look all the way down. You can look up. Oops, I kind of heard a snap there. He's got the butterfly joint. So if you haven't seen the previous video, a butterfly joint is inside the body is a ball joint that's connected to this cup, which inside is another ball joint. Inside the shoulder, when it goes in, there's another ball joint inside of there. So there's 3 ball joints, which is called a butterfly joint. This one has a single joint in the elbow. Has a single elbow joint. This one has a wrist joint, and it's also in a ball joint, or twist, or regular twisting joint. Same on the other hand. Then you got your regular regular old joints. Look, he's sitting. You can go like he's kicking. Goes out pretty far. Like on the other one, it's also got this right here, this little line, where you can twist it. It's really tight. It's got double joints at the knee. Whew, it's really tight. It's got this right here. We got a regular joint at the ankle, and it's also got a rocker, which is pretty cool. It's also got the abdomen. You can tilt side to side, forward and back, up and down. It's pretty nice. It's a really cool figure. They really captured his likeness And look how sinister that is. And the horns, compared to the others, are actually sharp. They're actually sharp, especially the top one right here in the back. That one's really sharp. I mean, they did an excellent job with this figure. I mean, excellent job. I mean, look at that. If you look very closely at it, you can see his eyes. It's amazing. I don't know if it's gonna focus. Anyway, it's kind of hard to do this with the tablet. But, yeah. This is a really nice figure. It's really big compared to the others. I'll actually grab the Vintage Collection. I'll put them side to side. Take Vintage Collection lightsaber out of his hand. And we'll just stand them up next to each other. Look at the size of the Black Series Maul compared to the Vintage Collection. That is insanely huge. Change a bit of the lighting. Put this light up there. Alright. So, yeah. I mean, look at the size of this figure. It's huge. Right here I actually have another 6-inch figure by McFarlane Toys. And anybody's a fan of McFarlane Toys, you probably know what I've got. I'm about to compare him to Master Chief. So here he is compared to Master Chief. Wow, he's even taller than McFarlane Master Chief. Oh my gosh. That is insane. This is one big figure. I have a Brute, which will probably dwarf this Maul, but anyway. So, yeah. That's it for the for this figure. We're gonna go ahead and review his lightsaber, which does come in pieces because his hands are so freaking big and they're so tightly closed that you have to slide them in, so they actually made it to where the thing comes apart and it is loose, really loose. The blades do come out, which is awesome. I'll take the blades out, and on his hip he does have a hole for the lightsaber. So I'm going to go ahead and take the lightsaber and pop it. Whoop! Him in half when I was trying to put the lightsaber in. And plug it back into the lightsaber. Right. It doesn't go in there very snugly. So there we go. Look at that. Look at that beauty. Anyway, so that's it for the figures. We're now going to compare the lightsabers. So here we have the 98, 2000 version of his lightsaber. And we have we got the Black Series. When I shake, it's very wobbly. If it's really loose, oh my goodness. Turn that off. So there's that. And here is the Vintage collection. So, we're going to go ahead and take a look first at this one. So, here is the Darth Maul. This one is, like I said, full metal. The red buttons are painted on there. There's not actually any buttons, which is really lame. But on this one, there are buttons. So, got that one. It's got the buttons. See those buttons right there? Those are painted on. Really can't see the buttons very well. Can't really see the lightsaber very well because it won't focus. Let's see if I can't direct the focus. No, I cannot. So we'll have to go with this. Whether or not you can see it, can't really see it. It's still very nice. I mean, this is a good lightsaber and all, but the details are a little foggy on it. Right here at the emitter, there's supposed to be like, well, you can see right here at that emitter, you see those little things right there, those little teeth that go up towards the top of the emitter. This doesn't have those. So, this one right here is the Vintage collection. It has those teeth. The activation button, like on the other, is there. But this one is very dark. It's like a really dark brown. It's got the buttons. It's got the activation buttons. And on both sides, on both these ones, they have these little pegs to put into the hip of the figure, but the figure doesn't have any holes in the hips, so you really can't put them in there. Besides, the blades don't even come out, so what's the point in having that? Then you got his other one, which does come apart. You see, it does come apart, so you can make them dual wield, or you can put them together and make some use it as a step saber, which I prefer. So, the reason this one comes apart is so you can slide it into his hands, because if you look at the Black Series hands, they're like really tightly closed. So you really have to like slide them in there. So it comes apart so you can slide them into it. You can also take them apart just to dual wield, but like I said with the other one, this is Darth Maul. He uses a staff saber. He doesn't dual wield his lightsaber. So that's just, it only does this so that he can so you can slide it into his hand. Anyway, they're the lightsabers. Anyway, I thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so. And turn on that bell so you are notified when I release a new video. This is Zachary Kingsmith from 10 Iron Skulls Gaming, signing off. Peace.